Michelle, I heard the good news. I'm so happy. I knew someone would clear you.
Well, it's not a done deal yet.
I know, but you have the shop owner who saw you. You have an alibi now.
No, it's a miracle. I didn't think anybody had seen me at all that night.
Well, we are so happy you're coming home.
I can't wait to be home with my friends and my family, which I hear, by the way, is getting bigger.
What?
Well, Rick tells me you guys are planning on having a baby, and I'm way overdue for a niece or nephew.
Well, don't go buying baby clothes just yet. I mean, I'm not pregnant yet.
Well, you're planning on it, right? Well, is there a problem with getting pregnant?
No. Well, not a medical problem. I mean, I'm healthy.
Wow. Well, there's a problem now.
Well, it's not that I can't have children.
You don't want to?
Michelle, I don't want to dump this on you. I know you have your own problems right now.
You know what? I am so sick of my own problems, okay? Besides, this is about Rick. This is my brother, and I care about him, and children are really important to him.
Yes, I know.
I mean, he lost 2 already.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything. I want to understand.
Well, it's hard to explain. I've been trying to explain it. It's like the way I grew up. There weren't any choices, and now I have so many choices, and I feel like I'm a kid. Mm-hmm. So I just can't be a mom right now. You know, I don't know who I am yet, and I want to find out.
Okay, did you tell Rick?
Yes, I did, and he was very upset, and I told him that I would think about it.
Well, I mean, it's a big decision. You have to be sure.
That's what I told him.
And you can't just have a baby because he wants
one. I said that too. And you know, it just wouldn't be fair to anyone.
Yeah. You know, when I was 9, my mother decided that she wasn't very happy with her life the way it was. And she wanted to do something different. So she went to work at Spalding. And it made her a lot happier. And it made us a lot happier because she was happy. And my point is that just because you have a child doesn't mean that you have to give up things that you want to do, that you have to you know, decide that you can never change your life. In fact, it'll probably make you a better mother because your kids see you and they realize that they have options as well.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's what I didn't have growing up.
You know, you could give that to a child. And for what it's worth, I think you would be a wonderful mother. In fact, I know you would be a great mother. And I know babies take a lot of effort and a lot of energy and time, but it's not like Rick would never be there. I mean, of course he would be there. He'd be an incredible father. You know?
You really want this too.
That's not really for me to say.
No. I know that you just want this for Rick, and that's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty.
No, I'm doing enough of that. Well, for myself.
Don't. You know, you have to do what's right for you. And just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. You don't have to give yourself up to have a child.
Okay, ladies. Sorry, time's up.
I love you. I will be behind you no matter what you decide, okay?
I love you too. Thank you. I'm going to go see Rick now, and I just have to make a decision. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Marler, I hope you have a good reason for making me reconsider your client's bail, so make it quick. It's late. I want to call it a day.
All right. Bailiff, would you bring in Mr. Murray, please?
What's the new evidence?
Your Honor, this witness is going to testify that the defendant was on the other side of town at the time of Ben Warren's murder. Mr. Murray, please have a seat right there. Now, Your Honor, we feel that this testimony will establish that Michelle Bauer-Santos couldn't possibly have committed this crime.
Is that your sworn testimony?
Yes, ma'am.
So why didn't you come forward sooner? Mrs. Santos' arrest has been all over the news.
Well, I was out of town. I didn't hear about it until I got back.
And you're sure that this is the woman you saw that evening, Mr. Murray?
I've known Michelle since she was a little girl. I'd recognize her anywhere.
Since she was a little girl. Seems to be a trend in this town. So why didn't you say hello?
Well, like I said, by the time I got to the door, she was walking away.
That was exactly the time of the murder? And you knew it was that time because...
Well, I had just signed for a delivery, and I had to write down the time.
Your Honor, here is the receipt and a statement from the delivery man for your records.
Now, let's talk about how long it takes to... Oh, let's not, Counselor. I've heard enough of this story. You're dismissed.
Thank you, Mr.
You're ready to make a ruling? No. I want to talk to someone else. You. If you're so innocent, why did you lie about your alibi that night?
Well, that I can explain.
Please do.
The truth is, Your Honor, before Mr. Murray's testimony, I didn't have an alibi at all. I did go to the ice cream store that night, and I did go to my mother's grave, but I didn't think anybody had seen me. And that's not an excuse. I've always believed in the truth. I've always believed in the system. It's just this once. I didn't really know if I could. I don't know what happened the night of Ben's murder. I wasn't there. And thanks to Mr. Murray's testimony, the truth is coming out, and I want to fight for that, and I want to believe in it still.
I'm ready to make my decision. If you haven't guessed, I'm not too happy to be here. I don't like being forced to make a bail decision because of a false alibi and a last-minute witness. As far as I'm concerned, the evidence against Miss Santos is still quite persuasive. But with the new testimony, it isn't overwhelming. The desperation that the accused would feel is greatly lessened. And I am impressed by you and your counsel's move to push the trial date up to next week. I don't think the defendant is a flight risk. Therefore, I'm going to grant bail.
I can't believe I'm back home. I can't.
I know. See, I told you. Oh, I told you. Okay.
Where's Mr. Murray? I want to thank him.
I think he's probably waiting outside. Why don't we do that later?
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Oh, Rosh, thank you so much.
Oh, sure. I'm just glad it all worked out finally.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thanks for being here, Jesse. I really appreciate it.
I am so happy for you.
Okay,
Ross,
what do we need to do?
I'm gonna go pay Ross. I'm gonna go pay bail, and then I'll have the bondsman call up here so that you can get Michelle out of here as soon as possible. I'm gonna meet you back here, okay?
Okay, listen.
What?
You know how much I want to be with you right now, right?
Yes, sir.
There's something I need to do before I go home.
Well, what?
It's just, I can't go into it right now, but it's really important. Just trust me on this one.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right, would you want to get your own way home?
Yeah,
Get yourself home,
yeah.
I'll meet you there. Okay. All right, don't be long. Okay. Thank you.
I really, really appreciate you having faith in me all this time.
I'm just really glad you got a break.
I know. And I know that your support has caused some problems between you and Drew, but I'm going to go fix that, okay? I'm going to take care of it.
Michelle, you ready to go?
Absolutely. Thanks.
Len. Hi, remember me, Jesse Blue? I don't know if you remember.
Sure. You used to come to my shop all the time with Michelle.
That's right.
Actually, I was looking for her. Do you know where she is?
Well, she actually had to go with her lawyer and sign some papers. But I know that she did want to thank you.
Well, I just wanted to wish her luck at the trial. Will you tell her?
I will. You know, you don't know how grateful we all are. I know it must have not been easy to come forward like you did.
Yes, I know.
You know, Danny, he filled me in on all the details while we were waiting for Michelle.
Everything?
Yeah. You know, me and Michelle are still really good friends. But if I was in your shoes, I mean, I would have done the exact same thing in a heartbeat.
I know, regret it a bit. But, you know, it's not easy to lie under oath like that.
What?
But it's a lie. Oh, why do you look so surprised? You said Danny told you.